All right, House of Payne fans, we got an episode titled Synopsis here, so feel free to take a moment to hit that like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post new content on the channel, and follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Season 10, Episode 7, airing July 6th, In the Hot Seat. Speaking of July, this is the last full week of June. Calvin and Laura put their engagement to the test, joining pre-marital counseling. Here's my biggest hope for this episode. And it's not even necessarily about Miranda per se, because we kind of already know where Calvin is in his headspace about, I'm with you now, Laura. I don't want to make the same mistakes or have the same shortcomings I had in my previous relationship / marriage. If there's nothing else to come out of this episode, I want to get to know Laura more as a character. Now, I don't dislike her. I know some people do feel like she's a bit bland, or they say, you know what, I'd rather her than Miranda, or those diehard fans that want Calvin and Miranda back together regardless. I think for me, I feel a bit of indifference towards her. Yes, she's fine as hell, but I mean, in terms of her as a character, I feel like we don't really know her. Like the Laura we met in the first couple episodes, she was a character. You know, she just seemed to pick her friendship over her relationship. Then all of a sudden, after kind of sort of talking to Ella, she goes back to Calvin. And then we just skip all the way to them being engaged. So I feel like we're missing a lot of pivotal character and relationship development between these two. I mean, at this point, the family definitely seems to have, accept her. But what's her current friendship / dynamic with Miranda? I mean, they're co-workers, they're friends, but I don't feel like we know anything about her. So I do hope that in the hot seat, we'll really have these two characters in the hot seat, and we really know what makes them tick, a little bit more about themselves. Hell, there might be some things about Laura that Calvin doesn't even know yet, because he's been so focused on proving that he's not the same guy he was when he was with Miranda. But yeah, what do we know about Laura? So yeah, an intriguing synopsis to say the least, but let me know your thoughts. Do you think we'll find out something new about the character? And not to mention, if it's premarital counseling, I wonder who's going to be the counselor. I mean, could it be the pastor of the church, the same one who's the father of Caleb, Jasmine's alleged ex-boyfriend, or will this just be somebody completely different? So with that being said, thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. It's the last full week of June, like I stated, so summertime is here. I want the fall, though. Give me fall. I know I'm probably one of the few people to say that, but I cannot stand the heat. And with that being said, feel free to donate to the channel if you would like on PayPal or Cash App, and I'll talk to you in the next video.